Hello, this is Godel. Welcome to the Islands of Insight Static Puzzle Series. I am now here in the Temple of Infinite Rings. This is just a pretty quick quest area. These rings spawn very quickly, so you can just go around and like spam snipe some armillary rings. Just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Very fun time. Until you're tired of armillary rings, at least. So we have an objective here. We are doing these because it gives a Mirabilis for getting 8. It also gives a Mirabilis for getting 15, so we're going to keep going. And yeah, this one does not take very long. This is one of the faster quests. Go over there. In here. Doesn't matter which ones you do. Apparently, so I don't actually fully understand how this area works, but there is a 100% completion for this area. Well, this one's annoying. I'm not gonna mess with that one. But you can actually completely solve this area. But I'm not going to be doing that on this save file. I'll probably leave that for the hub full 100% completion series. So there we go, we finished it. If we look on the map, it shows a check mark instead of the diamond. The diamond is what reflects that you've fully completed the area, but the check mark just says you're like done with the primary objectives. But we're just going to leave it at that for now. So, as I said in the previous episode, today we're going to be focusing on Verdant Glen Trials. We finished that one at the end of the last episode. Ooh, free matchbox, hold up. And we just did the Temple of Infinite Rings, so now we're going to go up and do... whatever this one is called, I forgot. Symbolic Duality. So this is the part of the game that originally introduced having multiple colors in your box. So up until now, the puzzles would have typically only had the white numbers be colored, but now we have the dark colors being numbered as well. So I forgot I don't have blood paint all remaining cells yet, so I just went to do that and it was like, nope. And it didn't let me do it. Okay. Area outlining. What does this one mean? Oh, when you're done finding the numbers, surround it by the other color. I mean, I'm not sure how you would have gotten here without knowing that. So that's pretty wild, I guess. Okay. These one-pippers don't really have a lot going on with them. So I'm just gonna kind of speed through them a bit. Whoops. There goes my perfect solve bonus, because I was going too fast. Alright. These can't connect. These can't connect, but it's the different color. Gosh dang it. Okay, fill this in down here. This is 6, so this is done. And then finish the 4. So we have solved the chain and then solved 3 of the additional logic grids. Easy enough. Okay, so there we go with that one. 4, 7, 6, 5, 7. When it has so many, when it has multiple numbers on the same color, it gets really easy to accidentally misclick. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, cool, cool. Finish this up here. No, 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 and yes. Okay. Light, 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 dark light, dark, dark light, light, dark light, and then the rest of you. So this one has to connect to this block here because otherwise the 6 can't expand out like it needs to. And then a 3 pipper. Oh boy. Okay, so it's kind of just the same thing but bigger. So just racing through here. Whoops. Got my buttons mixed up that time. Okay, this has to be light, light, dark, dark, light, dark, light, 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 dark, light, dark, light, light, dark, and then up here has to be dark, light, light. Alright. So that actually finished up this chain of puzzles. But on the roof of this section we have some more static puzzles, so we're gonna go ahead and do those real quick. Oh my. That is quite a jump in difficulty. So this is the same puzzles still, basically. Can't connect this here or here. So this 8 and this 8 cannot connect. So we're gonna need a squeeze these in here. So this probably needs this. And then we're at 7. There we go. All right. Oh, this puzzle has a fun mechanic that sometimes throws people completely off. So you might not have seen, but there's actually this tile on the outside that goes around the whole thing. That will be relevant. We will need to account for that. But for now, let's see. How do we want to address this? So we're not going to be able to fill in the 7 without going to the outer tile, and if it goes to the outer tile, it cannot be dark. So we're going to make that light first. All right. Now that can't connect there. This 5 can't go any further than here, so it has to come up here. Can't connect there, has to come here, can't go anywhere else up there, so there we go. There we go, messed up my perfect bonus, per usual. This 6 can't connect up towards this way. Whoops. Okay, so the 5 is done, these 5s are done. This 3 is basically gonna have to block off the 7, I think? It's gonna have to block the 7s. Or no, it doesn't have to. Because we can do this with the 3. Put a light cell there. And then do that. Alright, and here's the big boy 2-star puzzle. This one's gonna be a bit of a challenge. So let's start by doing all the moves we know. Doing moves we know are not right. Alright. So this is a corner trick here. If we put a dark cell here, we're gonna make this 4 way too big, so that has to be light. So if we put a dark here, that one's light. If we put a dark here, that one's light. That one's dark. Think about how I want to squeeze these together, but also still use them to separate things apart. What about this dark tile? What can we do here? If we connect this here, then we cannot go here. So we'd have to go here. So we'd have this, the F pentomino here. With the F pentomino, we're gonna have light here. Light. Yeah, I think that's correct. So we do this, that, this, that, that. Nope, that is not correct. Okay. Is this the same situation up here? So we make this... hold up. Okay, we were here. We make this dark. That becomes like this, and then that. Yeah, okay. So this one has to be light. This one has to be a light. And that means this has to come here. We know that because if this doesn't come here, then it doesn't matter what this tile is. There's a rule in these kind of logic grids that says they are only one true solution. So if you find a move that makes multiple possible solutions, you basically have a there's something set that makes it so having that one of those solutions is wrong. So the thing that made this be you have to be white versus dark is this connection coming here. Slightly more challenging puzzle there. Oh, the obelisk shards. I had completely forgotten about these. I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up. So what these do, these monolith fragments point all over the Verdant Glen. And once you collect them all, you activate the monolith for the Verdant Glen. So I will be doing that eventually. Maybe not in this episode, but I will be doing it. Alright, so we finished the static puzzles over here. We'll go ahead and grab the monolith fragment. Like we said, we're skipping the match 3 challenge. Let's go to one-way elevator. One-way elevator is a match 3 puzzle, and that'll kind of finish up our match 3 escapades from last episode. I don't know that we'll be doing match 3s in a while from then. Grab that monolith fragment. Look at that, I like see one, and then now I'm seeing all of them suddenly. Alright, so we are now at one-way elevator. This is more advanced match 3s for sure, so hopefully I don't struggle too much with them. But we will see. Because I am not good at match 3. Okay. So this left side is done, good. Here we need to drop this, do the tan cells here. We need to drop those, perfect. Alright. Alright. We need to get this blue cell up here, so let's prioritize doing that. Can I drop this down here? Nope, that is not what we want to do. What if we drop this, but only a little? Okay, that one drops too far. So we need to drop this. Nope. We need to drop this, but a little bit. Oh wait. What am I saying over here? I just pulled that up there. Jeez. Okay. So now we need to get this tile down here-ish somehow. Let's drop the middle. Okay, let's move that first. Perfect. That is not perfect though. Let's drop the middle from here first instead. Nope, that's not right either. Okay, what if we match the top first? Nope, then there's nothing left to be able to pull this tile up. Okay, take care of that one first. There we go. Everything just kind of falls into place at the bottom. Perfect. Alright. So I'm doing moves, but they're not really the correct moves because that tile has been left on the ground all by itself. Alright, so what if I move this first, then I do this, then I do that. There we go. Blocks cannot rise. I mean, cool. Am I doing this from, like, right to left, and I should be doing it from left to right? I'm pretty sure that one is not part of one-way elevator, so let's start from the left over here. Yeah, this one's, like, way easier than the other ones. I might have done the harder ones first. Yep, that's like a downhill battle. Let's drop this one and then move that over. Okay, and then the last of one-way elevator. We need to get this over here. So how can we do that? There we go. Now we just slide this over and slide it up. Alright, there we go. One-way elevator complete. This is a flow orbs. I'm not going to mess with flow orbs right now, but it is a puzzle that exists. Basically, it's a speedrun puzzle where you have to collect all of the flow orbs as fast as you can, and you get rewarded based on how fast you do it. But for now, we're going to go do off by one. Here's a flow orb, actually. I'm going to demonstrate because this is an easy one. Ta-da! So, 3.71 seconds. My gold time is 2.5. So if I just get it a little bit more optimally, there, I got gold. Wow. Anyways, there's also a platinum time for those, but you have to unlock it with the skill tree first, which I cannot yet afford. Anyways, I came here for this Pillar of Insight, so let's do the Pillar of Insight. All numbers are off by 1. This means any number that's on a tile does not mean what number it says it is. So all of these ones can either be a 0 or a 2. Obviously, you can't have a 0, so these all have to be 2s. So we are going to treat all the ones as 2s. There we go. Same deal here. So this 2 is either a 1 or a 3. It's too late for it to be a 1, so it has to be a 3. This 3 is either a 2 or a 4. And then this 4 is either a 3 or a 5. So we make it a 3, but it doesn't have room to be a 5. So that's just going to be a 3, and that's going to be a 2. Okay, 0 can only be a 1. So seal that off. 1 can be 2, or and then 2 can be 1 or 3. So those cannot connect. 2 can be 1 or 3. 3 can be 2 or 4. So this is going to be 1 and that's going to be 2. One true value. Yep, exactly. So they can only be one true thing. You cannot have multiple things. So this 2, for example, can't be a 4, but it can be a 3. And this 4 could be a 3, but it could also be a 5. If I connect it here, it'd be 5. But it looks like this 5 needs to be a 4 or a 6, and we'll make it a 4 first. Can't make it a 6, so 4 is what it is. And I did not do that one. Alright, cool. That 3 is a 2. Okay, so this 3 must be a 2, because it can't be a 4. This 6 must be at least a 5. And then it connects there, and now it's a 6, so it must be a 7. This 7 must be at least a 6. It could be an 8, but there's no room for 8, so it's a 6. And then this 4 must be a 5. This is our first taste of off by 1. They're not too common of a puzzle rule, but we might see it again later. Alright, next up we are going to go to the Verdant Glen Quest for Perfection. Oh, I lied actually. We are going to stop here for a static puzzle. I just remembered it's down in a hole. And this is gonna be... this one's gonna be a challenge. Hopefully this one doesn't end up taking the entire video. But this is a first 4-star difficulty. So the that other grid back there said Grandmaster is 3-star, so whatever 4-star is. Grandmaster +1. Anyways, we have this new shape to not make. It is a T. So basically, anytime we have a series of light cells, they need to be in a straight line. They can't like have forks in them. So we need to make like a snake with any of our white cells. So with that said, oh yeah, and then connect all dark cells. With that said, we basically need to figure out how to connect all of these together. So can we connect these 8s? So these 9s, we know they're going to have to be connected because this 9 without connecting could only go down here and then it's done. So we know these are going to connect here. And then where it's going to go from here, it's probably going to have to come down this way. So we know it can't connect here because if it connects here, then it can't come this way because then it would make the T. So let's connect it here. Block those off. It's going to have to come this way. Can't connect to the 5. All right. Alright, so now we have our 9 is of length 8 so far. But we have these dark cells to get out of here. So let's get those out of here. Okay. So this is going to end here. So this has to be dark. Let's get this dark cells out of here. Dark cell. Alright. Can this 8 go in here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is probably... this 8 is probably a single snake. So let's go ahead and assume this is a single snake. It's not going to be able to connect to that side or that side. Can't go this way or this way. Alright, so now we really gotta think about how we're gonna do this 12 over here. So I think if this 5 comes down here, we do boom boom, we're going to be wasting space, and I feel like this is one of those compression puzzles where you want to save as much space as you can. So let's tuck that up there. Let's stick the 9 in here and have the dark escape that way. Okay. So the dark has to come down this way. There's not going to be any light cell down here, so this is probably where this comes, like this. This is going to probably need to hug this wall here. So if we just fill in this 12 like so, the dark can get in here, and it can get inside. Cool. That one's this one's I have a lot of experience doing this, so it's not as hard as it might be for if you were actually doing that puzzle your first time. So just disclaimer for that one. I'm not gonna always remember the trick for doing a puzzle, but in that case, it was like, okay, I've done this like many times where it was a like puzzle of this difficulty, but not marked for 4 stars. Alright, just hitting some free puzzles while I go up. Okay, I was looking at my Luminous quest because I actually have my Luminous quest complete, but it is not actually, how should I say? Luminous quest is kind of out of the way to go turn in right now, so I'm just going to run in this maze and do this maze. I just decided to jump in and start doing. Why? I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, oh boy, puzzle. Alright. Alright, so we want to go... I hit a wall. We want to go up here to get to the quest for perfection. So, quest for perfection. Any misclicks is an error. 3 errors and you're out. Let's do it. So, the trick here is to go slowly and carefully. And then, of course, you get puzzles like this. Don't make X pattern, which is very easy to misclick on, I feel like. Dark light, light, dark, light, dark, light. Alright, so far so good. This one has an additional rule of do not make a 2x2. You get kind of like random-ish puzzles while doing this, so... Alright, so far so good. This is actually the last one we need to earn the Mirabilis. There's an optional... You can optionally continue, but I'm not going to continue because it doesn't get me anything. So I'm like, whatever. I'm content with just getting the Mirabilis. So I'm going to leave it at that. Now I am going to warp over here and turn in my Luminous quest. Let's get another Luminous quest while I'm out here. How about matchboxes? Sure. I might slow down to do some matchboxes on the way between quests. because I'm really hurting for points for upgrades here. Let's see what I want to get. I don't need additional insights. Grid Flood Paint 2 is nice. I'm gonna grab that one. Sentinel Vision I don't really need. Sonorous Hidden Cubes is very good, but it's kind of a ways off. Getting the Crystal Labyrinth par times and then the Sightseer par times. We haven't done Sightseers yet, but those are pretty good. I think I'm going to... I don't know, Perfection Bonus 2 and then Perfection Bonus for Match 3s, I feel like those are going to take a while for them to pay off for themselves. Especially because pattern grids are just such an uncommon puzzle. For now, I'm just going to grab Chromatic Skydrops. And then... probably not going to utilize Chromatic Skydrops itself, but it will be a thing that exists if I hit Skydrops. Okay. So I am going to... let's do this one first on the other side. I'm going to go to this Pillar of Insight over here, and I am looking for matchboxes while I'm traveling. I'm not necessarily going to stop and go out of my way to grab or look for, like, really hidden ones, but if I see, like, really not too hard to spot ones, I will pick them up. Alright, so what is this? No 4 in a row pillar. Okay. All of these would make a 4 in a row, so I just blocked all of those. We need to connect all dark cells, but no 4 in a row. So if I just go straight here, that's no bueno. So we're going to have to go all the way around. Alright. No 4 in a row, connect all dark cells. So we can go 3, and then we have to turn. 3, turn, 3, turn. Let's go from this side. There we go. Using that new fill paint I unlocked. 3, turn. If we go 3 here, we're gonna hit a block here. So we need to turn first and then go 3. Alright. So that's not going to be the route. We're going to want to go this way. Here we're going to want to come this way. Except I lied. This way. Alright. So no 4 in a row, but we need to connect the dark cells. Okay, let's go. We can't go this way because that gets blocked, so let's go this way. We could go up and around this way. Yeah, let's just do that, because I just traced out the whole route. The logic in doing this a bit more slowly is that you would, you know, see like, oh, put 1 square, I have to block it. But when you're really comfortable with a certain pattern, you definitely get to the point where you're just like, okay, well, I know what the shape of this pattern looks like, so I'm just gonna lay down the bricks very quickly. Alright, our next enclave is gonna be... not enclave, quest is gonna be down here. Let's go down here. This is an enclave as well, but to enter it, we need to have 5 mysteries complete. What are mysteries? We will do those later. Alright, connected wall. Do not make a 2x2. Well, I think if you put a black tile on any of these, it's going to be a 2x2. So those are all just light. Alright, connect all dark cells, no 2x2s, so. Connect all dark cells, no 2x2. So it has to come through here, then go up there. Okay, you probably get the idea by now. There we go. I was just looking, is this the place I thought it was? And yes, it is. We're gonna go up there to that puzzle after this area. But, for the meantime, first let's finish solving these. Alright, so this is gonna have to go around here. Around here. And then this has to go out here. Okay, connect all dark cells. So these have to be light because they have a 2x2 built into them. Okay. Can't go that way. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Connect all dark cells. So if we make this be dark, it's going to be an issue. So let's make this one be light first. Light, dark. You might notice there's some numbers in here. We'll get to that in a moment. Light, light, dark, dark, light, dark, dark, light, 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 dark, light. Oh, almost misclicked that one. Dark, dark, light. Okay. So you might be noticing, why are there numbers in here? Well, this might be a good time to start our first mystery. We were just talking about them, right? So in this grid, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But specifically, 1, 3, 4, 7, 8 are dark. What does that mean? I mean, I guess I am kind of implying I already know the answer here, because I do, but let's go over here to this puzzle and check it out. Huh, interesting. It has 0 through 0 through 9 on it. The rule is search the environment, so it implies we need to close this and find something nearby that helps us solve it. But I think we already know it is 1, 3, 4, 7, and 8, right? There we go. Basically using the solution of the other puzzle in this one. And we have unlocked the first mystery. We have completed the first mystery, even. So now we look at the vault over here, Vault of the Vitric. We're now already 1 out of 5 mysteries. We'll do more mysteries later on. They'll probably be their own episodes. Okay, so back to this. Connect all dark cells. Let's see how we want to get this one started. So I was just kind of tracing it with my eyeballs, but I saw that route, so that's what we're going with. Connect all dark cells. Again, just kind of tracing it with my eyeball here. Nope, my eyeballs have done goofed me. There we go. Connect all dark cells. Alright, so now we cannot go just around the edge, because if we go around the edge, then there will be a conflict at some point. So I believe we want to go through the middle, but we can't use those, so like that. And then lastly, similar situation here, I feel like. So if we do a dark here, this has to be light, light. That has to be light, dark, dark, and dark. How did I know to do that first move as a dark? Kind of a weird intuition, I guess. Alright. I see a matchbox with an egg on it. Do we have another matchbox with an egg? There it is. Does that wrap up all of our quests? Nope, there is one more Pillar of Insight to do. This was actually right near the start, and I kind of walked past it because I was like, yeah, main quest, let's go. But, yeah, I should have just done this on the way. No worries. Okay, here we go. Last Pillar of Insight. Do not make a 3 in a row. Okay. Do not make a 3 in a row or a 4 in a row. So we're going to block the dark 3 in a rows first, and then now we have to block the light 3 in a rows. I feel like I said the wrong words, but probably know what I mean. I did a misclick because I went too fast there. Alright. No 3 in a row. No 3 in a row. Okay. No 3 in a row and connect all dark cells again. So I've already mentioned this, but you have to make a squiggle. This is actually the exact same thing. Alright, and then that gets everything done except the monolith and the match 3 speed challenge. I'll have to think to see if I missed any other static puzzles in the Verdant Glen. I have the save stats tool that lets me look at that, and I'll use that if I need to remind myself where the various static puzzles are. I might, you know what? Let's do the monolith right now, because I just did one and they are highlighted. So there's a monolith fragment. There's a monolith fragment over there. You can kind of snipe them from really far away. This one is... Can't actually see where that one is. Oh, yeah, yes I do, it's right there. Alright. I'm going a little closer to the monolith to get this one. It looks like it's in a building. And then the last one, there we go. Monolith complete. That was really quick. So that unlocks a new mystery. That's not actually a mystery, that's not actually a mystery complete, that's just a mystery unlocked. So we can now go and talk to the, I don't know, I don't remember what that area is called. The Promenade? Haven of Insight, there we go. We can go complete the Haven of Insight now. And we're actually going to go ahead and head in that direction. Checking the video time here, alright. So let's head into the Lucent Waters? Is that, I forget what it's called. Lucent Waters, yeah. This is the second main hub area. So there's going to be different puzzles in here. Matchbox. But it's kind of the same stuff. So you come in here, you see puzzles, you do puzzles. Lots of puzzles just sitting out and around. There's a logic grid, which we don't know the rule for yet, so we can't do it. Up here is Domino Terrace. That's a quest. We're going to do the quest a little later. Not focusing on these puzzles too much, except this armillary ring, because it was right in front of me. Three hidden quests. There's another quest here, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I believe matchbox. Nope, I don't know where that matchbox pair is. It's right there. Okay. I'm just like going on a rampage on all these puzzles I said I wasn't gonna be doing. let me move on. Okay. Matchbox? No, I'm kidding. I mean, the hidden archway, I'm gonna run through it. I'm not gonna not run through it. But yeah. Moving on. There's a glide ring. We'll explore that puzzle later. So this is now the Haven of Insight, and this is where the Great Pearl of the Lucent Waters is. Press Q to emote. That is too bad. I have unbound that hotkey. When you were online, you could emote with other players, but I have unbound it because, well, I don't like pressing them on accident. Alright, hopefully the press Q to emote pop-up disappears at some point. Fine. Controls. Q. There we go. Drug. I don't know. That was useful for, like, pinging players, things around you and such. Anyways, I don't actually want it bound. Okay. It's bound to something I'm not gonna hit on accident. I have unbound the escape button. Oh no. There we go. Alright. Let's do the Dance of the Fireflies now. Oh boy. This is actually just a bunch of wandering echoes that are on top of each other. You know what, actually? Hang on. Mastery. Not mastery. Well, I will collect my free sparks and cosmetic rewards really quick. But the reason I came in here is upgrades. Wandering Echo upgrade? Where is that? Echo response. Can I afford that? I can't afford that. I'm gonna do that. And then realize that it doesn't even work here, because to get the Wandering Echo response, you have to get a Wandering Echo on the first time you touch the Wandering Echo, and I just let them all run away immediately, so good job me. That was awful. Alright, let's see if I can do a couple of these at a time, because they are just kind of going all over the place over here. And I would like to not have to start this chain like 5 times. I think I lost a couple. Looks like one went up here. Let's try to grab it before it's gone. Alright. Alright, let's do another one. Went up on top of this thing. Thank you. Alright, a few more left to go here. So that one went that way. I don't know where the other one went. I'm just gonna leave it. Let's get the next one. Yeah, I can't. I can't conceivably do these multiple at the same time. I'm just gonna do them one at a time. Follow all 8 Wandering Echoes. Okay, I'm gonna get interrupted by the Mirabilis pop-up. But at least the Wandering Echoes can fly towards where they're gonna go while that's happening. Tries to do multiple at a time again. Okay, I lost one. That's okay. Let's go for this one. I'm not going under the bridge. Alright, one more. I believe it was this one for over here. Alright, that should be it. What are we doing on time here? 50 minutes? Okay. Let's go for this quest up here. The upper floor. That's just what the quest is called, the upper floor. Oh yeah, we can't do it fully yet, because we have to do Shattered Oasis first to awaken that puzzle. We'll be back for that, but in the meantime, let's do what we can. So connect all dark cells. What is going on here? There was like a weird shader effect happening there. So yeah, just connecting all dark cells and avoiding squares, pressing the wrong button, and ruining my perfect mastery, or my perfect bonus. And then just spam clicking and messing up a ton. Alright, connect all light and dark cells. Easy enough. And continued rule of no dark 2x2s. We can do light 2x2s though, so. And we kind of have to get out of some of these areas. So I'm putting some tiles here. When you have this set of rules, connect all dark and light cells, there's an implicit no checkerboard rule as well. We'll definitely cover that when we get to the area where it's more relevant, but I'm like, I know the knowledge, so why wouldn't I use it? Misclicking yet again. Okay. So we're gonna have to wait on some of these puzzles until we have the relevant rules unlocked. Let's go to the other side of the upper floor. Ooh, this is like a spiral. So that goes out like this. The 2 goes into a 4. Then a 1. This one is a 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then a 1. Okay, weird pyramid steps. I did the wrong color to start the puzzle. So what's happening is there's this triangle, and the triangle's getting subdivided over and over, essentially. Is this correct? I think so. There we go. I don't have perfect mastery unlocked for pattern grids anyway, so I don't... Not a big of a deal for messing those up. This looks like it has some kind of weird square area divided, but also a snake going through the middle. Okay, we have some plus signs here. Let me just add that to my list. Wouldn't. Alright. And a standard rule here. Alright. Of course, made a mistake and lost my perfect bonus. I'll stop complaining about that at some point, but for now, when sparks are tight, it's very sad. Alright, this is going to be interesting. We have these really large numbers up here. And they basically need to keep coming out, but they can't intersect with each other, so they keep getting blocked. Okay. Whoops. This 14 should have turned up here. And then this 15 can now come this way. Alright, let's connect that to there and call that the 14. Connect that there, call it the 9, and connect here, and that's the 15. Okay, perfect. Alright, connect all dark cells. Okay, so this cannot be a light cell, because that would isolate that dark cell. Oh. Jeez, every time. Alright. Like that. One light symbol per dark area. This is actually the classic rule set of Nurikabe. So, basically we can't have any isolated light tiles, so we can kind of use that to our advantage. Though, if we're going to need to do it here, no, we won't specifically need to do it here, because this is not that challenging of a layout. Whoops. Alright. Okay. Alright. And I've done goof somewhere. Probably down here, because I was going way too fast when I did this section. So let's slow down and redo that. Yep, this should be light and light. What did I put there before? Okay, well anyways, we have 5 more we need to finish here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've done everything we can do here so far. Let's look at time. Alright. So this is probably a good point to wrap up the video. Oh my gosh. No thank you. This is the Haven of Insight. Wait, this isn't the Haven of Insight. This is the Haven of Insight. This is the Haven of Insight cluster, also known as the Lucent cluster. And basically those are a bunch of high difficulty puzzles that will shuffle around every day. Or every however often they shuffle around. I will be finishing those. I've already done almost all of them on my other save file, but I will be finishing them. I'm just over here trying to find some matchboxes while I'm doing the outro of the video and get to where we were going next. That is not the right shape. Okay. I missed part of the quest here, so I'm just backtracking to finish this. Alright. Touch the Great Pearl. Well, you see, about that. Oh dear. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna go to We're gonna go to one of the enclaves over here. Let's go to the Shattered Library next. Enter the Ancient Court. We're gonna do the Ancient Court, because that's the quest it's telling us to do. Wait, this isn't the Ancient Court. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the end of the game over here. Once you have finished Serene Deluge, you come over here, you go over there, and you win. This is the mystery we unlocked when we completed the pillar, so let's take a look at it. Above a precipice where two waterfalls kiss in the air, a peculiar object awaits discovery among the rocky cliffs. Its familiarity hints at its purpose. What does it mean? I know what it means, but we'll get back to it later. In the meantime, I'm gonna head over to this enclave and call it there for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.